This is Pokling 888, Telemetrading daily market research and data analysis. Here are the top 10 most active companies in the Philippine Stock Exchange in terms of volume. Solar Philippines Nueva Ecija traded 156.20 million at a price of 1 peso and 30 cents per share, followed by the Mega World with 14.74 million at a price of 3.16. Next, the Apex Mining with 13.21 million at a price of 1 peso and 66 cents per share. Then the DMCI traded 7.12 million at a price of 7 pesos and 91 cents per share. Then the All-Day Marts closed at a price of 0.60 per share and traded 33.66 million. Followed by the AC Energy Philippines, traded 15.08 million at a price of 10.5. Next, the Keepers Holdings with 12.76 million at a price of 1.31 per share. Next, the Converge Information traded 9.03 million at a price of 31 pesos and 15 cents. Followed by the Bloomberry Resorts, closed at a price of 6 pesos and 2 cents per share and traded 8.04 million. Lastly, the Metropolitan Bank traded 6.67 million at a price of 54 pesos per share. And here are the notable gainers, led by the Mackay with 23.06% at a price of 6.67. Next, the Boga Medellin Milling with notable gains of 17.79% at a price of 71.85. Followed by the Concrete Aggregates with 11.52% gains at a price of 46 pesos. Then the Prime Media with 11.11% at a price of 1.3 per share. Then the Manila Broadcasting Company with notable gains of 10.53% at a price of 10 pesos and 5 cents per share. Followed by the Dizon Copper Silver with 9.76% increase at a price of 5.51. Next, the PTFC Redevelop with notable gains of 9.30% at a price of 47 pesos per share. Followed by the ATN Holdings with 8.97% at a price of 0.425. Also, the APC Group with gains of 6.82% at a price of 0.235 per share. Finally, the Lodestar Investment with 6.35% notable gains at a price of 0.67 per share. And the early decliners are the following. Philippine Racing Club declined 15% at a price of 6.63. Followed by the Berjaya, lost 12.86% at a price of 6 pesos and 1 cent per share. Also, the Manila Mining with losses of 9.09% at a price of 0.01. Followed by the Oriental Petrol B with 9.09% losses also at a price of 0.01. Followed by the Soc Resources with notable losses of 7.58% at a price of 0.61 per share. Also, the FNJ Prince B with 7.14% losses at a price of 2 pesos and 6 cents. Followed by the First Abacus Fin with 6.94% losses at a price of 0.67 or 67 cents per share. Also, the Centro Escolar closed at a price of 6.51 and with losses of 6.73%, followed by the Pacifica with 6.25% at a price of 3 pesos per share. Lastly, the DNL Industries lost 6.03% at a price of 8.88 cents or 8 pesos and 88 cents per share. And here's the latest on Forex. For US dollar, the dollar index rose toward 96 on Monday, recouping some losses after declining for 2 straight weeks, while the euro held at 1.13 US dollar in early January, and the British pound held above 1.35 US dollar. And here are the updates on commodities. For gold price, the gold hit a 6-week high before paring back gains to trade just above 1,820 US dollars an ounce, while the crude oil futures rose more than 1% to above 76 US dollars per barrel on Monday as markets look ahead to an OPEC Plus meeting on Tuesday. For Brent crude futures rose more than 1% to around 78.8 US dollars per barrel, and the US gasoline futures rallied past 2.2 US dollars per gallon. And here are the stock market updates. In US, the US stock futures rose on Monday as investors turned optimistic ahead of the first trading day of 2022, while uncertainties around the COVID-19 pandemic lingered. Dow Jones futures gained 0.3%, while S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 futures jumped 0.4% and 0.5% respectively. In Iceland, the ICEX increased 13 points or 0.50% since the beginning of 2022, while in Switzerland, the CH20 increased 108 points or 0.84% since the beginning of 2022, according to Trading on a Contract for Difference that tracks this benchmark index from Switzerland. In Sweden, the Stockholm increased 29 points or 1.20% since the beginning of 2022. While in Italy, the FTSE MIB was relatively unchanged to close at 27,346.83 on Milan's last trading day of the year, hovering around 5-week highs and booking gains of 23% on the year. On the corporate front, financial stocks rose 32% on the year, led by UniCredit with 77.2%, amid a new CEO expansion through M&A and a renewed industrial plan that forecast a 10% increase in yearly net profits. Industrial stocks rose 25.8%, led by CNH Industrial with 65.4% from its activity growth and the largely awaited spin-off of its truck-making subsidiary, Iveco. And in Europe, European stock indices rose on the first trading day of 2022, with Frankfurt's DAX 30 nearing a 6-week high and Paris CAC 40 hitting a new record as investors digested a fresh PMI data. And this is Emmy from Philippines reporting. Thank you.